Today we'll continue with that by looking at exercise 17D. Our focus is on substitution in algebraic fractions. So we're looking at substitutions in algebraic fractions. So we'll start with question 7 today, and question 7 starts by saying x is equal to what? 3m minus 5 over 3m plus 5. Our total to find an expression for x minus 1 over x plus 1 in m. So that's what we're told to do, to find an expression for this in m. All right, so we'll go straight ahead to look at that. So what's the next thing we are to do? This will give us, wherever we see x, we put, this will now be 3m minus 5 over 3m plus 5 minus 1 all over 3m minus 1 minus 5 over 3m plus 5 plus 5. Sorry, this is the plus 1. This is minus 1. So we simplify the numerator part. We're going to get 3m minus 5 minus 3m plus 5, everything over 3m plus 5. Remember that if you're dealing with fractions, this is 1 is written as 1 over 1. And so the LCM will be, or LCD will be 3m plus 5 all over 3m minus 5 plus 3m plus 5 all over 3m plus 5. If you look at this very well, this is a denominator and this is a numerator. So they will cancel themselves out. They will do what? Cancel themselves out. And you'll be left with what? 3m minus 5 minus 3m minus 5 all over 3m minus 5 plus 3m plus 5. So what do you get? These two are of opposite signs, so they will go, and this gives you what? Negative 10 over, this is 3 plus 3, and that will give you 6m. This and this will cancel themselves out because they are opposite terms, and you finally have that the answer is what? Minus 5 over what? M. So this is what your final answer is going to be for question 7. All right, so from here, it's the same approach. We will pick this, so that means 2x minus 3 over 3x minus 1 will be equal to 2 into w, 2 into 3w minus 1 over w plus 2 minus 1 all over 3 into what is x? 3w minus 1 over w plus 2 minus 1. This will be minus 3, sorry. Minus 3. So if you look at this closely, I would usually advise students, this one will multiply the numerator part. So that will give me 6w minus 2 over w plus 2 minus 3 all over. Take it gradually, don't be in a hurry. This will multiply the numerator part. Okay, sorry, I'm multiplying. If I said dividing, please. If I said divided, rather, it's an error of speech. This will multiply this. This will multiply this. You get that? So that will be 9x minus 3 over w plus 2. Okay, I see what you're saying. That's for question 7. Am I right? Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Very good observation there. So please, let's all take note of that. for this question, this will be 3. All right, thank you very much. Thanks for that observation. Very valuable one. All right, so what would this give you? This will give me 6w minus 2 minus 3 into w plus 2 all over w plus 2. How? The LCM here is what? W plus 2. So the LCM, maybe I should do a little bit of illustration with that idea, because some of us might be wondering, how is it that I'm always getting that? So maybe I should just do a side illustration. Now, look at what's happening there. Now, let me pick this one out, so that maybe when you're watching the video, you'll be able to understand what's happening. This is same as 3 over 1. The LCM is w plus 2. W plus 2 into this will give me 6w minus 2 here. W plus 2 into this will give me w plus 2. That's minus 10 times this into what? W plus 2. So that's how we are getting this one. Are you seeing it? This will divide this. You get this one times this one. All right. So just wanted to draw your attention to that. And this will give me what? 9x minus 3 minus 1 into w plus 2. Everything over what? W plus 2. Now, this over this. Let me illustrate what's happening here again. Now, if I write 6w minus 2 minus 3 into w plus 2 divided by w plus 2 divided by what? 9w minus 3 minus w plus 2 over w plus 2. By the time this changes to times, what you're going to have here will be w plus 2 over 9w minus w minus 3 minus w plus 2, and this will become 6w minus 2. Notice I didn't open it up. I'm just using this to show you an illustration. Plus 2 all over what? W plus 2. You discover that this will cancel this. So that's why I told you that in this arrangement, this is a denominator. In this arrangement, this is a numerator. Now, let me show you something very interesting here again as a side note. If I have A over B divided by C over D, this is a numerator, this is a denominator, this is a numerator. But this is a denominator and this is a numerator. Imagine what happens when you're looking at a mirror. What is closest to you is what you are seeing. So close to the mirror, this is what is seen. That's the denominator. Close to the farthest from the mirror is the numerator. I've seen it. So that's the concept there. I will leave this so that I decided to add this to my recording so that when you're going back, you understand what's actually happening. So I'll clean all of this, and I trust when you're watching the video again, some of these ideas will become very, very clear to you. So this will give me what? 6w minus 2 minus 3w minus what? 6 all over. This would have cancelled this, remember. 9x minus 3 minus w minus what? Minus 2. So with that, we can simplify that. We can simplify that by collecting like terms first. So this will give me 6w minus 3w minus 2 minus 6 all over 9w minus w minus 3 minus 2. And what does that give you? This will give me 3w minus 8 over 8w minus 5. And this will be your final answer with the limitation of errors in the course of our computing. We have capital letter X equal to 2a plus 3 over 3a minus 2. And we are told to find x minus 1 over 2x minus plus 1 in A. In what? A. So it's a Y question. So how do you do this one? Very, very easy also. So what you need to do first of all is to start by saying, now you start by writing the key problem. This is 2a plus 3 over 3a minus 2. That's what x is. So wherever you have x, you put this one there. So I'll come here for this expression, x minus 1 over 2x plus 1. I will now put this one here. I will have 2a plus 3 over 3a minus 2 minus 1 over 2 into 2a plus 3 over 3a minus 2 plus 1. That's what you're going to have. So to proceed now, you need to take care of this one. So this will now give me 2a plus 3 over 3a minus 2 minus 1 over what? 4a plus 6. This is the numerator, multiplying the numerator, over 3a minus 2 plus 1. So once this is done, this will now give you 2a plus 3 minus 3a minus 2 all over 4a plus 6 plus what? 3a plus 2. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I think I missed something. That will be over 3a minus 2. Don't forget the denominator. This is a very, very interesting mistake you can make in an exam. So you have to be very careful there. Divided by 4a plus 6 plus 3a minus 2. Once it's positive, it doesn't really matter because the answer will be taken care of easily. Divided by 3a minus 2. Now again, the denominators, I mean, this is a denominator to another numerator. So what I'm going to have here will be what? 2a plus 3 minus 3a plus 6 plus 2, sorry, divided by what? 4a plus 6 plus 3a minus 2. So we'll collect like terms. This will be 2a minus 3a plus 3 plus 2 divided by 4a plus 3a plus 6 minus 2. And what does this give you? This will give me minus a plus 5 over 7a plus 4. So you can leave the answer like this, or you can say minus into a minus 5 divided by 7a plus 4. Whichever answer you finally put will suffice. That's the last question there, so let's solve it. For question 10, it says h is equal to m plus 1 over m minus 1, and we are required to express 2h minus 1 over 2h plus 1 in what? N, in terms of n. So how do you handle that? Quite easy again. We'll start by defining what h is, and then we'll try to find an expression for this. I see that. So this will now be equal to these two multiply the top, these two multiply the top. So you have 2m plus 2 over m minus 1 all over 2m plus 2 over plus 1. So LCM now we apply, or LCD. So you have 2m plus 2 minus m minus 1 all over m minus 1 all over 2m plus 2 plus m minus 1 all over m minus 1. As usual, these two will cancel themselves out. And what will be left to be 2m plus 2 minus m plus 1 all over 2m plus 2 plus m minus 1. So you can collect like terms there, and you're going to have 2m minus m plus 2 plus 1 all over 2m plus m plus 2 minus 1. So what does that give you? That will give me m plus 3 all over 3m plus 1. And that should be your final answer, working with the assumption that we have minimized our error. I want you to do something with this exercise. I want you, by the time we meet on Wednesday, to have solved everything so that it will be a smooth sail for me. Now, exercise 17E starts with number 1. It says 3 over A is equal to what? A minus 2. 3 over A is equal to A minus 2. Now, if you multiply through by A, you're going to have that 3 will be equal to what? A into A minus 2. Meaning that A into A minus 2 will be equal to 3. A squared minus 2A will be equal to 3. And A squared minus 2A minus 3 will be equal to 0. So what do you notice here? You have a quadratic equation. So you see now that you're coming back to quadratic, sum of factors, product of factors. So we've already done an extensive work here. And in handling this area now, I'll be very, very fast because I expect that you should have done enough revision or gone through the videos to be able to handle this. Like from here now, I know that I won't be writing sum of factors, product of factors anymore. I'll just say this will be A minus what? 3A plus A equal minus 3 equal to 0. Now the question you ask me is, Uncle, how did you get this? Go and watch the previous videos. If you watch the previous videos, it will be very easy for you to float what I've done. This will now be A into what? A minus 3 plus 1 into A minus 3 equal to 0. This will now be A minus 3 into A plus 1 equal to 0. And A will be equal to -1 or what? 3.